For a 10% discount from Regton, simply enter the discount code HORPEUS at the checkout.
On this journey we will find our souls begin to intertwine. Your heart of gold, so pure, divine, and I lost myself within the fire, breaking free from my desire. A heart of gold forged to inspire. It's Starfire.
Well, hello, Horpius Maximus here, back again, and we've got another video, and it's packed with finds. Gillian's been out with me on quite a few occasions. She's found some nice items, so there's a bit of interest there. I found some hammer coins as well as artefacts, but what really tops it is that I found what turns out to be a very rare Anglo-Saxon silver skeet. So I'm really happy with that. Now, you'll notice that I don't show rubbish on my videos. I know that that's what we find. We find lots of rubbish when we go detecting, but I tend not to show it. Maybe I should, but that's just how I am. At the end of this video as well, we've got the members' finds, and there's some stunning finds there. And if you're new to the channel, if you like how I do the videos, then why not consider subscribing? It's free. You just press the subscribe button followed by the bell icon, and then you'll be notified when I post a future video. So let's go and see what we've found in the fields of Dorset this time round, and I hope you enjoy. Bye for now. But this thing's giving me the bloody runaround. Oh, there it is.
Oh no, coin!
Hammered! Yeah! Give me the there, look,
Oh
definitely.
my God, well done!
It's a long cross.
Oh, brilliant!
Is that water?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've poured the whiskey in the other field.
Yeah, she does an offering to the gods when she goes in the field.
Yeah, you better imply.
And then when nothing's found, she says, "Oh, they must be out shopping."
It is whiskey.
Well, nibbled there, but that's a long cross. Lovely. My friend Peter Vernon, he's really good at the IDs. He helps me out a lot. So hopefully there'll be enough on there for him to give me a good ID. So, hammered in the field. Excellent. There's your water bottle back, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll settle for that. This is the coin, and that's the way around it is. It's a bit worn, and it's a bit nibbled. But it's an Edward I penny, and that was ID'd by Peter Vernon. He's really good at his ID, so thanks a lot, Peter. And he's pretty sure that the Edward I penny here is a class 10 CF3 and is from the London Mint, and it dates around 1307. And you can just see Civitas London round the outer legend there. Now, King Edward I was also known as Longshanks due to his very long legs. It was documented he was 6'2", so that's unusually tall. Back then, he was King of England from 1272 to 1307. Oh my God, I'm a glutton for punishment, because today, Gillian and a new member called Sarah, mad as a box of frogs, and we're about to go out and detect. So, give me strength.
First time out with the DEUS.
Good luck, ladies.
Thank you very much.
If you've got anything you're sort of worried about, just shout. Yeah, one of us will.
Okay.
Well, I thought this was under the ground, but the top of it was sticking out, and I dug it out, and it's a bronze pot leg. I've got a few others, different sizes, I'll put them together, but yeah, I always like finding the pot legs. Lovely. And here's the pot leg I found. And these are from cooking vessels. There's the foot at the bottom, that's how they'd stand. There'd normally be 3 to a pot, unless it was a trivet, then it would have 4. They come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, and here's a selection. And there's one from a trivet. But this pot leg, you're looking at dating between 1350 to 1750. Where's the sun?
Hang on.
Hey?
No hangers. No, don't.
It's already on record. You're too late. You're too late. Anyway, yeah. Julia, we had a little laugh off screen. I can't actually put on here what it was, but right. She's found a little something. May I?
Please
Get
do.
in the light. And I think that is military. On the back, under there's gilt. You might be able to see that glistening. Possibly a pin went across. There's a legend under there, and there's a motif going around there, and at the top it looks like there's red coming through there. That might be red enamel. So it'll be interesting to do a bit of research and find exactly what that's from. Yeah. Well done, Julian.
Thank you so much.
You can put your tissue away now. Right, Julian's find. More interesting than you first think. Let's just get it sized nicely. So at first glance it looks like a military uniform badge, and it's of the ASC, the Army Service Corps. But it's miniature. It's not the normal size you would get on a uniform. But you might be able to see it's got traces of red and blue enamel, red on the crown and blue on the bottom. And it's actually a commercially made sweetheart brooch. Now, these were made during World War I, so the wives and girlfriends, whatever, will be given one of these to remind them of the loved ones that were serving in the First World War. Now, just as a side note, when the First World War ended in 1918, in recognition of the service given by the Army Service Corps, it was given the Royal prefix on the front, so it became the Royal Army Service Corps. On the back, that's where the pin would have been, a bit of gilt there. So it just goes to show you find a small item, and then you do the research, and it opens up a whole new story about it. So there you go, a World War I sweetheart brooch. Well, I had an iffy signal with a trace of iron to it, and I've dug out a spadeful, and I can see something there at the bottom, and it looks like there's some iron on the end, the brown stain. Oh God, that's a shame. Right, for those that know, or for those that don't know, this is called polyhedral, many faces, many sides, and I found a couple of Anglo-Saxon polyhedral pins, and they are fantastic finds. But this unfortunately isn't. The iron would have been where it was fattened against the wall, and these are, I believe, to be cup hooks, possibly quart hooks, but they used to have them as cup hooks with a polyhedral end. Still a nice find, but you're looking at, I don't know, 1900s or thereabouts, but not Anglo-Saxon, I'm afraid. Still a nice find though, bit of social history there. And what about this then? The top of it, it's called polyhedral in shape, and that means many sides, usually more than 6 sides. Now at first glance, the polyhedral shape, it is reminiscent of Anglo-Saxon polyhedral pins, but alas, it's nothing as stunning as that. This is actually a coat hook. It's post-medieval. It's got 14 sides in total, so the actual term is tetradecadon. Now these date between 1700 to 1900, and he's an almost identical one shown on the PAS Portable Antiquity Scheme database. A coat hook, sometimes used as cup hooks, by the way.
Seriously?
Well, I've just called Gillian over. Seriously, she says. Oh, let's have a look. I've lifted it and then put it straight down because I saw the legend. Let's have a look. I won't rub it too much. Yeah, you can see. Hang on, is it? Oh, that looks like a voided long cross. So that's early. I'll just pass it over to Jill. Oh, okay. Thank you. So there is still stuff in this field. This has been done over many years. Yeah, voided long cross. Thanks, Julian. Right, let's see if we can get any more detail off it. Well, it's not being clipped much at all, I don't think. Oh, it's difficult with this mud, and I've dropped it. There you go. Oh, I should be. Yeah, the legend looks quite clear on that. Look what you could have. Look what you could have won.
I said to you, didn't I?
Oh,
There was something
oh
in the
yeah.
field.
She has a feeling about stuff, but yeah, she's right again.
Can I have that repeated, please?
Yeah, I thought there was stuff in this field. Anyway, I'll get that cleaned up and we'll hopefully get an ID, but spot on. Hammered at last. And here's this coin. And zoom in. It's a bit worn on the head side, but it's a lovely Henry III voided long cross penny, and it's a class 3A. The money's name was huge, and this was from the Winchester Mint, and it was minted between 1248 to 1250 AD. So, it's a nice coin. We're about halfway through the video now, and if you like what you see, why not subscribe and press the bell icon. It's easy to subscribe and it's free, and all it does is notify you when I post future videos. Well, just a few odd bits and pieces, but they're all having fun. Nice jacket. Have you been tangoed lately? Well, Julian's found something. She thinks it's a barrel tap key. Oh yes, absolutely, 100%.
Roman?
Barrel tap, no, barrel tap key.
Oh, tap. Oh, that's good.
And they've all got, they've got different key locators,
Like that shape.
different shapes. Yeah,
That's nice.
so there you go.
One of the
Very
few
good.
things I
Well-
felt like found who knew what it was.
What do you think this is?
And this is Gillian's find, and it's a post-medieval barrel tap key. Now, the ends of these come in different shapes. Like, that's a teardrop type shape. That's similar, that's one I found. You've got that type, which has got like little lugs on the end, and then a triangular one. And the taps, and I've got some here that I've found in the past. These are what the keys would fit into. And that one, you might be able to just see through there, but it's a triangular end to it. And that one is like a diamond shape. So, with the tap and the key that match, at least the owner had some control over the beer and the cider. That's what it was all about. Well, this is faint, and it's round about 80. We'll see what the signal's like when we get it out, because it might just be the depth that's making it sound a bit creaky. Ah, it's hot and this ground is drying right out. Well, yeah. Right, I'll have another one out and we'll get the probe in, see if it's within range. I'll get a little hint of something there. Maybe not. Oh dear. Let's try and pinpoint it a bit better. I think it's there, but it's just deeper. Right. In this heat, it ain't much fun this, but there is something there. Still in the sidewall. Well, I was out with me pinpoint in there. I think that. Could that be a little token? Or a button? No, I think there's detail on the back. Could that be silver? Something looks familiar about that, but then strange at the same time. I'll have to get it cleaned up. Couldn't be a form of skeet, could it? We shall see. Boy, am I glad that I stuck with this. It was on a live dig. It took me a while to locate it, but it was well worth the effort. And when I revealed it from the clod, let's get it up. The first thing I saw was that, although it was covered in mud. And I thought it was possibly a medieval token, because it was very dull, looked like lead. But I did wonder towards the end of the clip if it was actually a skeet. I did mention it. Now, I'm pleased because I've had it checked out and it's a very rare find. There's a figure there holding a cross pommel on either hand. And on the reverse, there's the long cross crosslet on the Saltire cross. It's a Series W, and the W stands for Wessex Mint. And it's an early one, and it dates between 680 to 710 AD. So yeah, I am very happy with that. What a little beauty. Right, Gillian's just called me over, she's found something. She's cleaned it off. And she said, could it be something from horse harness? And looking at the shape and the suspension loop, I think that's a horse harness pendant. Fair size one as well, that.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll get it checked out. Super. Well done.
Thank you.
Ta-da! And another of Julian's finds. It's the medieval horse harness pendant, and this one dates between 1200 to the 1400s. Right, one in the 70s here. Yeah, sounds okay. On the day is 2. I keep swapping between the 1 and the 2, but right, getting near it. Yeah, I'll have one more out and then I'll get the probe in. Disappeared. Right, so we are out. Could be in the clod. I'll get you, I'll get you. Is that it? Oh, there it is. I'll give me the run round. Oh, it's a nice medieval buckle, I think. Is it medieval, post-medieval? Let's have a look. A buckle or a buckle slide, I don't know. Got the ridges on the top. Yes, that'll do nicely. And now it's cleaned up, there it is. Now, the full description of that, it's a cast copper alloy, double loop, asymmetrical buckle with a separate strap and pin bar. There are traverse lines on the outer edge of the loop, and there's just, you might just be able to see little brown traces of rust, and that's where the pin was on the pin bar. It's got a fair age to it though, because these buckles date between 1350 to 1450. And now we move on to the members' finds. So once again, you can feast your eyes on some really nice finds. One lucky member found this beautiful gold coin. It's a George III guinea, and it dates to 1775. Absolutely beautiful coin. When this was made in 1775, George III had been on the throne for 15 years by then, and he would reign for another 45 years. And what about this? It's a superb Limoges buckle plate with the enamel design. A lovely and rare find, and it dates to the 14th century. And this lovely Henry II voided short cross cut half was found by one of our members. Really nice find. You're doing well if you're finding those with your detector. And Henry II reigned from 1154 to 1189. And this is a nice copper alloy medieval book clasp, and this dates from around the 15th century. And this was a real surprise for the finder, no pun intended, because it is a Philip IV silver real, also known as pieces of 8. And this silver real dates between 1620 to 1645. And that's it for this video, folks. Once again, I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll be out soon, and I'll be bringing you another video of some delightful finds found in Dorset.